Today on the channel, we got a special unboxing as I perform Hunka Hunka Honky Love, and we also unbox Greg the Hammer Valentine WWE Mattel Elite Legend Series 20.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Legend Series 20 Target exclusive unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the one and only, we got Greg the Hammer Valentine. But for all your non-Target exclusive wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, we're gonna do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see where it goes from there. And the time has finally come. We've got a Rhythm and Blues Greg the Hammer Valentine in the Mattel Elite line. Now, we got this in the Mattel Retro line, I don't know, 8 months ago. What is time, as we usually do say. But I'm very excited. I've wanted one of these for a long time, as we did get them in the Classic Superstars, but not quite to this level. So this is an all-timer. This is one of those legends that we've needed in our collections. We're finally getting a perfect one, or as close to perfect as possible. I guess we'll find out when we get them out of the package here. I'm very excited to have this one, and of course, we'll compare it to other Greg Valentines later on in this video, and we'll bring out the old Honky Tonk Man and Jimmy Hart, and we'll have a little reunion later on in this video as well. So let's start it off. Let's look at the packaging here. The old school Legends packaging. We love it. Legends Series 20. We know 21 starts the new packaging, so it is a last hurrah here. You got Greg Valentine, almost said honky. You got Greg Valentine in the package, looking good, looking only like a Greg Valentine could look with the jet black hair. Got the True Effects, got the Glamour Shot, WWE, Greg the Hammer Valentine. Legends 20 Elite over there. Elite Collection down low, and Greg Valentine just looking good. Looking good right there, looking really good. And same thing on this side as well. And on the back, we got the blur, we got the tail of the tape, we got Greg Valentine's face just looking good. And then we got the cross-sell down low, and we'll be unboxing every single one of those on this very YouTube channel. So make sure you do subscribe. And then at the very end, we're going to rank the entire wave, and we're going to unbox that Chase Ted DiBiase, so stay tuned for that. Let's see what old Greg Valentine is up to here today. Titles, Intercontinental Champion and World Tag Team Champion. Greg the Hammer Valentine spent much of his career as a loner, but in 1998, he dyed his trademark blonde hair to jet black, picked up a guitar, and formed the tag team Rhythm and Blues alongside the Honky Tonk Man. I believe that was 1990, maybe the very end of 1989, but I'm pretty sure it was 1990. I don't think it was 1988. That seems a little early to me. Could be wrong. Somebody fact check that if you want to. The duo celebrated at WrestleMania 6, and let's be honest, we all celebrated at WrestleMania 6. It was the zenith, it was the mountaintop of my wrestling fandom, still to this day. I'm still chasing that wrestling high from the Ultimate Warrior, of course. But of course, that was the one where they pulled up in a pink Cadillac and delighted the fans with their song, Hunka Hunka Honky Love, which I was thinking about performing, but maybe I'll save that for another day. I'll save that for another day. We're not going to perform that here today. We got to talk about this figure, so there you go. Of course, Triple H, $1 Million Man, Mr. Perfect, Greg the Hammer Valentine is the set. Let's get him out. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what all the fuss is about. See you later. Goodbye. There's always a lot of fuss with Greg the Hammer Valentine in the Rhythm and Blues gear. There's no doubt about it. There it is right there in the plastic prison, looking good. Got the guitar, got the extra hands, all the fun stuff. And Greg the Hammer Valentine, whenever I think of this, I always go back to the Hasbro days. I'll never forget seeing that one, like a lot of us did at the time. You saw that advertisement at Toys R Us showing Greg Valentine to match that Honky Tonk Man. And I said, oh boy, that tag team division in my figure fed, business picking up. Business is going to be picking up, and then never could find the Greg Valentine. And it was so frustrating because there was no internet. There was anything like that. You're just like, it's just really hard to get. We just can't find it in the stores. That's what we thought. Little did we know. Little did we know. Whoa, there we go. And the guitar breaks right out of the package, of course, and we're locked in. That's why. Let's get that all going on here. I'm ready, see you later, for a non-breakaway guitar. I think the time has finally come. Mattel, can we finally get after that? It's just, I just hate how these guitars just always break there right on you. It just gets old. It just gets old. We're ready for non-breakaway guitars. I think I speak for everybody, and I can't even get this back together, but I will. But this is the classic guitar. We've seen him before. We've seen him again. We've got him with Honky Tonk Man. We've got him with Elias. Get him here with Greg Valentine. Got the rubber bands all over it because they don't want it breaking in package, but here we are. Here we are. Mine is broken. Oh, there we go. Just like that. Just like that. But definitely time for a non-breakaway guitar. It's a crazy thing, I know, but let's get there. Let's get there in 2024. We'll add that to the old to-do list for Mattel. But let's dive in here. Let's start. We do get 2 Fists of Fury with Greg Valentine. He was the bruiser of the team, as we do know. Big old fist on Greg Valentine. And whenever I remember Greg Valentine, I always think of his big hot dog fingers. He had this big old hot dog fingers is what he had. Definitely an all-timer in the finger department. One of the greatest finger wrestlers of all time. There you go. But we got 2 fists and we got 2 gripping hands here. And we got Greg Valentine, man. This is just so crazy, so wild to have. Obviously, not a high point in Greg Valentine's career, I don't think, when he looks back at it, but an iconic one. It took Greg Valentine, who was floundering a little bit. The Ronnie Garvin feud was kind of his last hurrah, really, for a lot of us out there, and I enjoyed that feud. Give me a rugged Ronnie Garvin figure. I'm here for it. But Greg kind of just floundered after that, but then he got some new life breathed into him with the Honky Tonk Man. I thought it worked as Little Kyle. I enjoyed the tag team. I enjoyed their work together. I'm here for that. And this does look good. This is very iconic. He got Greg Valentine. The face on him is just funny. There's no expression, just very stoic. It's like Elvis. It just looks like Elvis there. It's just looking really good. The jet black hair, got the mullet going on. Love the Honky Tonk Man, or I should say Elvis Presley style glasses, not Honky. I always get them confused. It's always, oh, is that the Honky Tonk Man? Oh, it's Elvis? Oh, okay. I usually go Honky first, Elvis second. I'm sure a lot of us do that as well. But we do get the beautiful Honky, there it is again, the Elvis style sunglasses here. And Honky Tonk Man didn't even wear sunglasses. So that's how iconic Honky Tonk Man is. You get him confused for Elvis all the time. But love those glasses. Love those black glasses here. Looking really good with the black lenses. Silver there all day long. I'm here for that. It does say Greg the Hammer Valentine on the belt. He's got that beautiful belt going on there in plastic. And then you got a little bit of copper fringe. We'll call it fringe. But looking good right there. A little, ooh, I thought it was going to be Velcro, but no, it's Polly Pocket style. Remove that belt. Oh, it's like a Hogan weight belt type thing. I thought it was attached to the coat there, but how about that? That comes off very, very easily. And then you do get the nice soft goods coat here, all in white with all the colorful music notes and stuff. Reminds me of 4th grade music class. Oh, where's the treble clef? Where's the treble clef? I got the big old eagle on the back as well because, hey, eagle's gonna soar. Eagle's gonna soar just like Greg Valentine gonna soar. Here for that. You do get the Velcro, of course, the power of Velcro, and then we get Greg Valentine underneath in all of his Greg Valentine glory. Just looking only like a Greg Valentine could look if he was in Legends Series 20. Got the black trunks going on. Rhythm and blues on the back of those trunks. Looking really nice there. I'm here for that. Got to imagine this comes off fairly easily, this jacket. Hopefully it does. I might have to pull it. No, there we go. I just pull it out. I thought I might have to take the hands off, but a nice jacket here. Big old collar on it. Really on point. Really on point is what that is. And then we get just straight up Greg Valentine here. Got that Greg Valentine bruiser body on him. He's just a big bruiser. A big powerhouse is what he is. Love the Greg Valentine stuff with the hearts and the big hammer down there on the white boots. Looking good against the black trunks. Rhythm and blues on the back like I did say. Articulation. Arms go all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, hits being played, hands removable, back forth, side to side, head back and forth, a little bit limited by that mullet there. Ab crunch, waist articulation, big ol' hammer splits if you need them. You got the thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. How about that? Pinless knees. Hits being played, the hits continue. Boot cut, and then you get ankles a little side to side, and then the up and down. Always the limiting point on Mattel articulation is, of course, the ankles there. But he does fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand. Fitting really good. Looking really good. It is the Hammer. He's ready. It truly is Hammer time. Move over, MC Hammer. It is Hammer time here. But this isn't the only Greg Valentine. We got the retro one, fairly recent. Very similar to this one, not too different. Of course, got the jacket going on and stuff. We are getting a Cella Toys, a.k.a. Epic Toys version of this as well here. Sooner rather than later, hopefully. But it looks good. And, of course, knocking things over. You got his manager, the Mouth South Jimmy Hart. Of course, the Build-A-Figure one and all of his Rhythm and Blues glory. Great to have this here. And then you got to have the Honky Tonk Man himself as the jacket starts, the guitar starts breaking. Of course it breaks. Why wouldn't it? That's why I said we need non-breakaway guitars. The time has come. But we got Honky here in his blue. And it really comes down to how do you prefer your Honky Tonk Man. Now, when I think of the Hasbro, I go back to the blue with Greg Valentine. But a lot of the images we got over the years and stuff, you had the red version of the Honky Tonk Man with Greg Valentine. So it really is pick your own poison. How do you want this one to be at the end of the day? You're just going to have to decide for yourself. Or if you only have one Honky Tonk Man or something like that, that'll make the decision for you. And we do know we got a basic Honky Tonk Man right around the corner, so that is an opportunity. But you got to get one of these elite honkies with the big jumpsuits. These jumpsuits, absolutely next level. But so is Greg Valentine. I'm happy to have this. This has been one of my most wanted elites for a long time. It's not a tippy-top guy. It's not one of those things, but it's iconic in its own way, and it's fun to have this after all these years in the elite line. Beautiful jacket, guitar, suspect, won't hold that against him. Like the belt, and I like the articulation on this one with all around pinless joints, playing all the hits right here at the table today. So an A+ one with this Greg Valentine. But what say you guys and gals out there in YouTube land? You picking up Greg the Hammer Valentine? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got 2 channels. Subscribe to both of them while you're at it. And don't forget to give it the old thumbs up like a young Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Always helps the channel when you like the video. Don't forget about the Patreon for early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As. You get the point by now. Patreon, your best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget the social media. SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram and on Threads. So for Greg Valentine, the Honky Tonk Man, Jimmy Hart, and Rhythm and Blues, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.